Harry, this is Lord Potato. This is what if Naruto had, well, let me say that again. What if Naruto had different metal jutsus? So, it's, it's like this. So, I did made a, what's it called? What did I do yesterday? Oh yeah, a post yesterday on my YouTube channel. Blah blah blah. If you probably didn't seen it, it said, um, what should I do more? And I put what if Deku's, what if Naruto, what if Seven, and what if Asta. Uh, yeah, damn. I see more Naruto people. I mean, yeah, Bernie do Deku. What if? So I mean, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, this is really interesting. 74%. Yeah, I kind of just saw that I could post now, so I just decided to make this question. So, yeah. 3%. At least there's 3%. I'm happy for those 3% people to ask for 7 what ifs. Yeah, also probably will do Asa's what ifs. Deku what ifs, I still have like 3 of them that I haven't even did anything on, so yeah. Also, since Infamous Chaos said something about like he's gonna be making videos again, shout out to him and subscribe. Why not? Let's get him up to I don't know 1K or something. I don't know. Just want to help. So back to the water. So what's it called? Also, I should mention So let me do this what up now. So this is how it's gonna start. Minato Namikaze and Kushino Uzumaki are still gonna have Naruto Uzumaki, but Naruto Uzumaki is still a thing. But I should say something before I go anything further. Anything. Kushina's parents are what's it called? Her father is Madara Uchiha, and her mother is Zairan Uzumaki. Now, why I'm gonna make Madara Uchiha, what's called the father of Kushina? Because something special. Oh, you can probably see it right here, but yeah. You can probably see from his eyes. Also, yes, I kind of did edit those, what's it called? Well, had it to sort of like make those eyes. It was kind of hard. Yeah, it took a lot of time. So yeah. It came out decent, the eyes. I'm sorry. Yeah. So that's where Naruto's gonna have Uzumaki and Uchiha. From Minato's parents, they are gonna be sort of a mystery. Let me start from the very, very beginning. There is a clan called the Metallic Clan. Now, the Metallic Clan is, of course, an OC clan that I'm gonna think of making. Well, made right now. Metallic Clan is a clan full of, let me say that. A clan full of people that only use metals, different types of metals. Now, of course, there's some that uses brass, bronze, copper, platinum, steel, gold, silver. Gold and silver are sort of like rare ones. But yeah, you can probably see from different names like these. I don't know how to say this one or that one or this one or yeah. There's more metals over here, but yeah, there's just a ton of metals. So yeah, so there's where the Metallic Clan is from. I should have said jutsu and abilities. Fuck, I'm a dumbass. But yeah, the Metallic Clan is just full of people, different metals and all that. Now, of course, this clan has a little hierarchy and all that, where whoever had the silver metal is royalty. Whoever has the golden metal is also royalty. Since those two metals are sort of like a rare type of metals and all that. And also, whoever had a would come boat It's really just rare. But no one actually had all of them. So Naruto's gonna have all of them. Yeah. So back to the line down there. So two people by the name of Sylvan, Sylvan, Sylvan from the Silver, not Sylvan, yeah, Sylvan from the Metallic clan, married a person named. Let me think about it. So Sylvan from the Metallic clan, Sylvan Metallic, marry someone named Lanya Namikaze. She is from the Namikaze clan, and they got married, which Lanya had to bring her child to the Leaf Village, which Minato was born in. So yeah, Minato, his name is fully Namikaze from the Metallic clan, and of course, yeah. So these four bloodlines are actually going into Naruto. So the whole Naruto still happens and all that. But yeah. Now, Naruto is sort of a much strange kid. So since he was born, like metals around him sort of started like bending. Like not bending on his will, like using it to kill or attack or anything. It sort of just moved around him. Like it might move slowly, but yeah. He just doesn't notice that he does it without knowing, since of course he was still a baby at the time. Of course the Nine Tails is still sealed inside Naruto and all that, like half. But Naruto just doesn't know he's moving metal without even like knowing it. So so that's happening. And what's it called? Naruto is just so yeah. Naruto is now 4 years old. Of course, he's got kicked out of orphanages. Also, his whiskers aren't really just black. Well, I mean they are black, but yeah. But his eyes are not blue. They're not like this bright blue. The problem why they're not that bright blue is because his metallic clan is more dominant on his eyes. Why? His eyes are actually a golden color and a silver color. So both his eyes are just two different colors. And some people think it's cool and all that. They forget the fact that Naruto has whiskers, so yeah, that's... So Naruto still has the whiskers, it's just his eyes are two different colors. And people can just see into his eyes and just forget everything. Because those eyes just look amazing on him. So yeah. And Naruto's hair is sort of like yellow, but at the same time has a little tint of silver on it. But yeah. And just like little like how should I say it? Like highlights of silver. But yeah. His metallic clan is more dominant to his genes and all that. Namikaze is second, so that's why his hair is so yellow, but yeah. His Uchiha and Uzumaki, they are still kind of like trying to do stuff into his body, but yeah. They're still trying to yeah, how the hell, whatever, explain science things. Sorry. So Naruto, he is kind of now just in his own apartments at 4 years old. Well, of course, let's skip into another couple of years, and now he's 6. Of course, the villagers would try to still attack Naruto. Some villagers always try to hide Naruto away from the mob and all that, because Naruto's sort of already befriended some villagers. They don't see Naruto as this like demon and all that, because his eyes are kind of more majestic than him being a demon and all that. So they stop hating Naruto after a while. So yeah. So Danto's plan, like trying to make Naruto suffer, is backfiring really bad. Hiruzen sees this and actually appreciates and all that. Like some stores won't charge Naruto, like when there's no people like looking or anything, they won't charge or like overcharge them and all that. And yeah, so Naruto's eyes are just something that were sort of a blessing. So yeah, now Naruto, he is now just running away from a mob. But of course, the other villagers that weren't trying to beat him up, uh, couldn't like beat him up and like kill him and all that, since he managed to outrun them. But Naruto got back into a corner, like an alleyway, and so when Naruto was back up into a corner, like an alleyway and all that, there was some garbage cans and also some like what's it called what's that like metal fence. Well, it was sort of just a metal door and all that was behind Naruto. And of course, a villager was looking where Naruto went, but they found him. Sort of like one person said, "There's Naruto, the demon," and the villagers that were just turned around for the person they heard and all that. I said it. When they turned around to go back to actually go get Naruto, Naruto went onto the door, like accidentally touched the door behind him, and sort of awoken an ability called Metallic Cloak. So the door is sort of like steel. It was just made of steel and all that. And Naruto legit just turned into a steel. Just like his whole body turned into the whole steel, like, well, not turned into steel, but mostly like became the door since it was like metal. Now, of course, you can unfuse with the door, but yeah. Now, Naruto, he is just hiding. He's closing his eyes, hoping that no one saw him. And no one saw him. They're like confused. They're like, where the hell did he go? And no one knows where he went. So, of course, everyone just left after that. And Naruto, he just decided to sigh. After that, he tried to move and he unfused the door. And he was confused how he did that. But he just ran to his house. Of course, his house is trash and all that. Now, we do, so Naruto is still 6 years old, and, he kind of noticed another things after that month passed and all that. That when he had, like, a coin around him, since he has yin, whatever they are usually metal coins and all that. Like, made with zinc, copper, probably, brass, I don't know what kind of, I should probably search this up. Okay, so of course the money that Naruto uses is like the sort of like paper and all that, but he can't control that at all. But his coins, he mostly looks at his coins and they're mostly made out of gold or like sort of some kind of gold or anything. And when he looks at the gold of the coin and all that, and he has in his hand, he kind of shaped the golden coin to become something. Like he thought about it, like he needed something sharp just in case someone tried to attack him. And when he just thought of that, he like thought of a needle, and the golden coin kind of went into a needle. And Naruto was confused how he did that. But this is called metallic. What's it called? Metallic manipulation. Another ability of the Metallic Clan. Since the Metallic Clan had a bunch of jutsus, but also had a bunch of abilities at the same time. Without hand signs, you can just did a lot of stuff. But since Naruto's, what's it called? He's from the Metallic Clan, but he has, how should I say, almost all the metals inside him, because not oh my goodness, that sounded wrong, but mostly all the metals, different abilities within him, like with him, since he has the Metallic Clan genes inside him and all that, he mostly got lucky in having them on every single type of metal ability and like what's called jutsus. Well, mostly ability and other things. So when he saw this and then just decided to think he wanted to make it back into a coin, he does it, and he just thought of this, making it maybe he can control metals. Of course, he's not the brightest, and so Naruto had to get some way into the library. When he goes to the library because he wanted to read up and all this thing about what the hell is happening to how he can do this and all that. When he goes to the librarian really doesn't hate Naruto. Since, yeah, now you can see Naruto isn't really the demon and all that. Because the librarian should be smart. Because they fucking read books. But hey, whatever. So, yeah. Naruto is having access to the library pretty easily because the librarian doesn't hate him and all that. So, Naruto actually reads in the library trying to figure out how could he do that. Like shape things into whatever he thinks about it. He reads some of the what's called books on like things of like different bloodlines and all that. He reads through Uzumaki, so from Uzus. The Uzumaki he reads from is Uzumaki had red hair, blue eyes. Well, no, mostly they had a blood red hair, and they were very good at Funjutsu. Yeah, the whole thing just tells him about how the Uzumaki's are and all that. Naruto thinks he doesn't have any Uzumaki, but then he thinks about it. His last name is Uzumaki. So he thinks about it. And he says, interesting. Then he goes on to read about the Uchihas having a bloodline, which allows them to have a dojutsu called the Sharingan. The Sharingan has 1, 2, 3 Tomoes, and yeah, blah 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 blah. Which Naruto does not have that. That's not his bloodline that he figured out. And then he read on like other bloodlines like the Byakugan, Dojutsu, or the bloodlines of like others. Like the bloodline of what's it called, the Kurama clan. Isn't that, yeah, the Kurama clan, isn't that the illusion clan? Which they had like very powerful illusions. So yeah, the Kurama clan. They are like very powerful, what's called Genjutsu users and all that, more powerful than the Uchihas. But that's just cause, yeah. Naruto does not have that. The only thing he probably found out was he was Uzumaki, since, yes, they had books of the Uzumaki and all that. And then he asked the librarian about more bloodlines. So the librarian just gave him more different bloodlines. He read from like different bloodlines from different villages, like from what's it called. They found out that they have little like bloodlines, but they don't have very much information on different villages and all that bloodlines. The what's it called bloodline of Ice Style. They don't really have much on that, but they know that that's the second strongest bloodline. The first is the Senju, so that wood style, which Naruto does not have ice or wood. He doesn't know what the hell his bloodline is. Now, since his bloodline, the metallics are like, since they use a bunch of metal and all that, different types of metal, is actually one of the, I shouldn't say rarest bloodline clan user or anything. It's just no one actually figured out what this clan is because no one actually went to a place. Since, let me say that again. The metallic clan is sort of in a place full of caves. Since caves are usually where they find metal and all that. So that's why mostly this, what's it called, clan is so rare. No one knows what the clan is, so Naruto has no clue what his ability is. So yeah, the bloodline is actually not supposed to be used as a weapon most of the time, but the manipulations and other things, It's as strong as probably I would say the Mokiton, since Naruto can actually use every single type of metal. So yeah, but if it was just people that can use single metals, or like maybe two different types of metals, or maybe use different just three and all that, it's as strong as, well, three would probably be as strong as the Hydron, so the Yuki clan and all that, the Ice style and all that. But the 2 and 1 will probably be strong as the probably strong as the let's say Byakugan. Maybe. Wait, no. It'd be strong as it wouldn't be as strong as that, because that means they also need the abilities and the jutsus and all that. And there's not many jutsus and abilities for the Metallic Clan to actually use that to attack. It's mostly to build or to either defend. So yeah. But there are some attack jutsus and all that, but Naruto does not know that neither. So Naruto, he is just reading through bloodlines and all that, but of course he has none of those bloodlines. So he's just stuck and trying to figure it out by himself. And so this is where we do a 2-year time skip, and now he's 8 years old. Even though he could not really find a way to actually use his, his bloodline, he just calls it the metallic bloodline, since he doesn't know what it is or anything. Since he figured out that he can bend metal or use metal types and all that. Since that's the problem that he can figure out and all that. He was just in the forest one day training. Of course, he can go to the academy, but they kick him out, sort of. Except for Iruka, that actually probably cares about him now. Because Naruto's like, he is a kind kid, so yeah. But Naruto then I wanted to to go to the academy today, so the next couple of weeks and all that. He decided to want to train on his bloodline more. So, of course, he managed to figure out how to go use the bloodline of the Uzumaki. It took him a while, but of course he used it on like a bear that was about to attack him, and he managed to launch chains from his arm. Well, just one chain managed to hit the bear, and the bear runs away. Now Naruto find out his bloodline of the Uzumaki, and of course this is a green chain. So Naruto is still trying to figure out about his metallic bloodline, since that's what he's calling it. Since he actually went to go buy different types of metal like steel, iron. He also managed to get himself some golds and also some silver. And just try to train with that and trying to manipulate it or try to do things with it. Now, of course, one time when he was trying to do that, a pack of wolves managed to come at him. So where Naruto is training is not in the Death Forest, but mostly outside the Leaf Village. So he's in a cave trying to train and all that, since he doesn't want to alert people that he has a bloodline and all that. Since he has read on the books that, of the bloodlines, that if you have a bloodline, you are put in the, CIA or something, whatever, to resurrect your clan for the village to breed you and all that and whatever. And Naruto isn't really wanting to have multiple wives, since he really just doesn't care. So yeah, Naruto, he just doesn't care. And of course, the pack of wolves that were coming at Naruto, since he was in the cave and he was cornered. Of course, Naruto could not really do anything, since of course he still doesn't know any jutsus. He can probably use the metal that he has to try to attack them with like weapons or something, to make a weapon and all that. But he really can't. So he is kind of just, damn it. He's like, damn, what do? And he's just trying to think, but he can't think. since a wolf actually tries to attack him. One wolf tries to attack him, and Naruto just noticed one thing. Something when the wolf tries to attack him, it looks like it's going slow motion. And Naruto was just confused. But the problem is, Naruto had actually awoken his One Tomoe Sharingan. Now, his One Tomoe Sharingan is completely different from a normal Sharingan. His metallic bloodline actually fused with the Sharingan also to change it into this. Of course, this looks like a two Tomoe, but it sort of looks like this, but just with the one Tomoe Sharingan. So like this. So yeah. So Naruto, he is just managed to dodge the wolf, and also just had the idea to combine all the metals that he has into a weapon to make a weapon. So I said he had copper, bronze, gold, and silver, and also iron. So of course they were just small what's it called? So yeah, let me say it again. They were just small balls of like those minerals and all that, and he had them in his hand. So he just crushes his hand, hoping that he can probably bend them all to what's it called? Make a sword or anything. He didn't notice that he's actually putting chakra into his hand. So he managed to manipulate all those metals into one weapon. It was just a what's it called, katana. Of course, I'm not gonna search up a picture of a katana because it's not gonna be basically his main weapon. But if you want to know what it kind of looks like, it's not really a katana. It's mostly, how should I say, Black Goku's when Black Goku uses that key sword and all that. That's what it kind of looks like. But Naruto does have like a handle on it. And he just starts slashing at the what's called wolves and all that, trying to scare them away. He managed to cut some of them away and kill them and all that. And Naruto's impressed that he managed to kill them. So of course Naruto's just going down to the stream to actually look why he has like his vision going super not blur but mostly slow motion. So he looks into the water and looks and sees this weird looking Sharingan. Of course, it's like gold and silver Sharingan with the Tomoe and all that. The Tomoe is silver and around it's gold and all that. Which Naruto just says, the Sharingan from the Uchiha, but I'm not Uchiha. Interesting, must be from a metallic bloodline. So yeah, that's what he's calling it now. But no, it's from his like grandfather. His grandfather Madara Uchiha from his like mother's side. So of course, Naruto just ignores it and walks away, and just manages to close his eyes, kind of turning off his like Sharingan and all that. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna actually kind of leave it off since I'm a little tired and I'm probably gonna go to sleep and all that, and I probably feel like it. So yeah, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato sleep, and potato. Yeah. Um. Wait. What else I gotta say? Oh yeah. I will probably do. I do gotta finish the other what if. So like, what if Naruto was the not son of Kasame? I'm still gonna be doing that. Probably like a more parts and all that and that. I do gotta finish the what if I was a Naruto and other things. So yeah. Have a nice potato day, potato night. I don't know when I'm gonna finish those, but yeah. So have a nice potato day.